Welcome back to List of, the channel that counts down the most unbelievable twists of fate in history. Today, we're diving into 5 jaw-dropping events that were saved by pure, unadulterated coincidence. It's the list of events saved by coincidence. From train crashes avoided by minutes to solar storms that flirted with Earth, these near misses will make you wonder whether luck is real, or if the universe is just messing with us for its own amusement. Let's get started. 1. The TGV train collapse avoided by minutes. In December 2013, France's high-speed TGV rail network prided itself on punctuality, trains zooming along at over 200 miles per hour, snugly on time. On one particularly frigid evening, inspectors discovered a hairline crack in a crucial support pillar of a bridge on the LGV line near Lorraine. The crack was so subtle that, had nobody spotted it, the first train due at 6:05 p.m. would have plowed into a catastrophic collapse. But fate, aided by a diligent night shift engineer who arrived a few minutes early, flagged the defect. Maintenance crews scrambled, they closed the line, repaired the pier. The very next train rolled through the repaired span at 6:07 p.m., mere minutes after the originally scheduled train would have met an icy grave. One engineer's early arrival turned out to be France's miracle window. Of course, the engineer claimed he was just grabbing a coffee on his way in, but for us, that's the difference between history as usual and history as holy cow. We almost died. 2. The Statue of Liberty bomb. Plot failure. Fast forward to 1916, America is entranced by the brand new Statue of Liberty, the copper colossus gifted by France. But beneath the celebrations, German agents plotted to blow Lady Liberty sky high and disrupt United States morale. During World War I, their plan involved packing a small barge with explosives and ramming it against Liberty Island's seawall. They arrived under cover of night, but here's the kicker. After they lit the fuse, apparently a fussy German fuse at that, it fizzled out. Whether it got wet in the Hudson River tide or the saboteurs botched the wiring, nobody knows. The bomb never exploded. Minutes later, a board Coast Guard patrol boat came by. The agents panicked, dumped their suspect barge, and hightailed it in rowboats. The Coast Guard hauled the waterlogged explosives away, chalked it up to a junked torpedo, and literally tossed it in a pile of scrap metal. Nobody pieced it all together until long after the war. One damp fuse saved the symbol of American freedom from a very public meltdown and contributed a priceless chapter to espionage lore. 3. The solar storm that just missed Earth. In 2012, imagine a solar flare so massive that it could fry our power grids, fry our satellites, and fry our morning toast. If that is, the Earth had been in the wrong place. In July 2012, a colossal coronal mass ejection, the solar system's equivalent of a cosmic sneeze, erupted from the sun. Scientists measured it, one of the largest on record. Had it arrived here, it could have unleashed an electromagnetic pulse that would take out communications, GPS, and electrical networks across half the globe. But by the slimmest cosmic alignment, our planet was on the far side of the sun, effectively shielded from the storm's brunt. The CME whizzed by, electromagnetically shrugging its shoulders, and sailed into space. We only know about it because NASA's Stowaway spacecraft happened to be in the right place to catch the event on camera. So next time you swear at your Wi-Fi, thank the universe for having us hide behind the sun that day. For the assassination that failed due to a damp fuse. In the tumultuous year of 1865, provisionally celebrating the end of the Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln faced more than applause at Ford's Theater. He faced an assassin's bullet. But before John Wilkes Booth drew his revolver, another plot had already been hatched to end Lincoln's life with dynamite. A group of Confederate sympathizers sneaked into Washington, D.C., rented a townhouse on Pennsylvania Avenue, and rigged it with explosives timed to go off as the president passed beneath. Their fuse, a simple length of cord packed with gunpowder. On the appointed morning, as Lincoln's carriage rolled by, the conspirators gathered, lit the fuse, and watched, incredulous, as the flames sputtered and died out in a puff of smoke. Apparently, a sudden downpour the night before had left the house damp and the fuse uncooperative. Lincoln's carriage whirred past, unaware how close it had come to being history's first explosive state visit. The conspirators fled, their plot diffused by nothing more glamorous than poor weatherproofing. 5. The Titanic's sister ship. Close call. We all remember the Titanic. But did you know her sister ship, the Britannic, almost suffered the same icy fate? Launched in 1914 as part of the White Star Line's Grand Olympic class, the Britannic was drafted into World War I service as a hospital ship. On November 21, 1916, the Britannic steamed through a minefield laid by a German U-boat in the Kii Channel near Greece. The explosion ripped a gaping hole in her starboard side. With her watertight doors functioning far better than the Titanic's had in 1912, only 2 lifeboats were swamped before most of the crew and nearly 1,000 wounded troops evacuated safely. She sank within an hour, but lost just 30 lives. Had the Titanic's original multi-chamber system existed a bit earlier, or if the Britannic had been traveling full speed instead of the moderate pace of a hospital ship, the human cost could have matched her sister's tragic maiden voyage. In this case, luck lined up in the pump room, the design plans, and the officer's timing to turn an ocean disaster into a more manageable catastrophe. And there you have it. 5 times the strangest of coincidences pulled humanity back from the brink. From train bridges to sunstorms, damp fuses to naval mines, these events remind us that history often hinges on the smallest details and the most fleeting moments of chance. If you enjoyed this deep dive into improbable rescues by coincidence, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to List of Ben, hit that notification bell so you never miss another countdown. And tell us in the comments which near miss surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on List of